Welcome, brothers. Just a quick one, man. All praise be to Yahweh. I was listening to my gospel music. I wanted to take a break, and I was throwing on Moody Radio, which they have some good sermons some days. And just turned it on. It's the 10 o'clock hour. Had a sermon on, and the guy was giving a Thanksgiving Day sermon. I had to turn it off. Let's make this clear. Traditional days, what you guys call holidays in the world. So let's do some history. Holiday, the original holiday is the Sabbath. Holi is HOLI. Holiday is holy day. Holy means set apart in the Hebrew. Day means the hours of you living. You're in that day. So a set apart time. Holiday is a set apart time. What is set apart? Anything to Yahweh is set apart. If it's not of Yahweh, it's not set apart. So we know the word holiday means a time set apart to Yahweh. What is the original time set apart or holiday? It is the Sabbath. So the word holiday is derived from the Sabbath, and it's derived from any of the set apart days that, or set apart times that Yahweh has instructed in his word. Now, present day, we have a bunch of paganism that is called holiday. And I'm not surprised or shocked that a country would have pagan days, pagan traditional days. Not surprised. But those who are of Yahweh serve Yahweh. They don't serve the culture of the country they live in. They serve Yahweh. We are kingdom kids that live in America. So we have to give unto Caesar what is Caesar's. Well, traditional days are created by Caesar, but we're not to uphold traditional days because that has nothing to do with Yahweh. Paying your taxes, most definitely. But celebrating traditional days of the country, no. I celebrate July 4th because it's not pagan. It is a representation of the independence of the land, which I find to be acceptable. But anything after that, I do not. And that is based on the word. No birthdays, no traditional days, none of that stuff. Because you're giving homage to something that has nothing to do with Yahweh. And we only give homage to Yahweh. He is the one that's esteemed, extolled, and exalted. So, checking out these pastors that are giving out these traditional day messages, to peep this. Are we supposed to take on the culture of the world as believers, or we're supposed to impact the culture of the world with our culture as believers? Think about that. As a believer, you are now a citizen of the kingdom. When you are a citizen of any kingdom, you are to represent its culture, no matter where you are. Peep this, believers. If you are celebrating birthdays and traditional days, which they call holidays, set apart times to Yahweh, you are living in complete sin. Pastors who are giving this message are teaching sin. That's why we hold every thought up, even the thoughts that come from pastors, up to the light of Yahweh. Go back to Corinthians. There were false preachers in the church back then. How much more so now? Be on guard. How can you guard something that you don't know? You can't guard the word of Yahweh if you don't know it. Learn it, embody it, write it upon your hearts. Speak about it when you're walking up and down the streets. Write it on the eyebrows. We are supposed to put this into our culture. He says you take the word, you talk about it when you sit down, you think about it when you lay down, when you're walking up and down the street, you're talking about it. You write it on the insides of your eyelids. You put it outside your home. This is a reference to culture. You take the law, statutes, and commandments and you make them your culture. This is what Yahweh was saying in the scripture. When you walk, when you sleep, when you talk, when you breathe. This is what we're called to do. Make the kingdom your culture. Anybody who is advising you to make paganism, traditional days, birthdays, your culture, is turning your heart and mind away from Yahweh. And that person is the Antichrist. He might be in the pulpit. He might be in the bed with you. He might be at your house. Know the difference. Know the truth. Praise Yahweh.